selalu kupaksakan untuk bersamamu, takkan mampu menghadapi sayang kini ku miliki. Bentar. Tes. Oi. Tes.
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Kita mau nyelesain quest dulu. Oh ya. Opening. Opening. Bentar deh. Gak usah opening kali ya, gak usah opening. Malesin banget.
Wait, tapi aku tuh di situ tuh sama opat kabar dulu.
Wait, orang mana dah? Oke. Kita tambah wait orang dulu. 8 7 8 4 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 28. Ini kah? Oke. Anjay. Dan ku duduk manis di samping dirimu, lalu ku bersandar di bahumu. 8 2 7 9 7 5 0 0 5. Yay! Oke guys. Kita bakalan nyelesain quest dulu. Suara aku jelek ya? Bodoh ah. Tes. Di sini kan ya?
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh. Paimon doesn't.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that. Thank you.
Sumpah
But I must
ini
warn you.
gara-gara
Don't push
mondok
yourself. This is
ketinggalan
even with
Sumeru.
elemental. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Bantu Ting Nari membersihkan The Withering. Gimana caranya? Oh, ini. Diapain sih? Oh. Oh. Ini bukan. Terus apaan, Cok? Apa sih? Hah? Oh. Juga ada beberapa objek yang dirusak menggunakan I see.
Quietly now.
Ulang.
Take it easy. Let's light it up.
Besi ganggu. Oh. And then sini kan. Oh. Oh, I see. AJG. Apa sih, ganggu banget dah.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. I'm going in. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Nice and spicy.
Ini gayanya mati dah, babar banget.
This is just
Ih,
my luck.
gimana sih?
Busted.
Nice and spicy. Eat this.
Kok nih beban, kayaknya mati. Gaja banget. Tuh udah.
Access denied.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Udah. Yay.
We did it! Everything's
Yay.
returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. It's that obvious, huh? All right. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears, if that simply meant warp, for instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impact, and most disturbing.
Huh? But why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul. Ley lines continually absorb the dendro arc. And as for the withering, that's right. My ancestors learned of this from. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling. All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being.
Oke. Ini sumpah beban banget. Ternyata harus dibunuh, Cok. Dari tadi kayak apa kayak. Kamu nanya, kamu bertanya-tanya.
Teman saya buat peraturan itu nggak apa? Yang ngomong kamu nanya denda, harus bayar denda. Itu nggak apa dendanya? 50.000.
Ramen kayak apa sih? Gak ada ya. Bentar.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
There's still a lot left to do. Hahaha. Wih. Sepi, Cok. Kan gak niat ramen, sumpah. Apa sih? Masa udah
Oh, Tainari, you all made it
Tainari.
back. How did
The withering zone. Huh. Wait, is that?
Huh?
Oh no, Hypatia!
Hah?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat.
What? You mean she's been sitting there?
Well, obviously, needless to say, Hypatia's been through. I've got some emergency rations set.
Wait, you want
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But
Huh?
wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Because what you saw is of significant importance. My forefathers were shown much favor. Now,
ngerti,
after
sumpah
seeing
nggak
you in
ngerti.
action with when you passed out, your consciousness had connected. I could try to tell you more. That was because when you. Please, wait.
Dialognya di skip semua, kasihan sumpah.
Here, take these. It's a meal. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give. No.
Oke. Jadi sekarang kita memberi makan ke si Judas. Orang yang paling malas explore, gak tau kenapa. Jadi kalau explore
Hypatia
langsung
should
skip.
still be in the cave.
Oke.
Let's go inside and
point.
see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia?
Hey Pensia.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Luar. Apakah itu? Itu tadi apa? Ndak lucu banget. Kayak basah. Kok lama ada loadingnya?
There you are. Hypatia,
So hungry.
there's no way we can get her to eat in her Huh? Wait. What?
We're way behind schedule.
Beban, sumpah beban. Ngapain bang?
Huh? What happened? And where are we? Really?
Lucu.
Next on the
dah.
agenda.
Nanti portnya jadi gini. Seru kayaknya.
Wow. This place is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Gotcha.
I'm the frying pan.
Access denied.
Wih. Ada yang kayak di gua itu. Keren. Ini apa lagi? Oh nggak bisa. Nanti emang harus naik ini. Wih. Kok nggak bisa? Oh. Wih. Yay. Seru-seru.
Next on the agenda.
Apa lagi ini? Oke.
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Oh, ini di Nazuma ya? Oke. Oh, pindah tempat. Oke. Ulang-ulang. Apa sih? Oh ya. Oh. Ya, ya. Hampir.
No touching.
Ah. Cap. Oke. Ih, apa banget dah. Nah. Pejet-pejet deh.
We're way behind schedule. Yarn of icy frost.
That's the right. Ya guys ya.
Nice and spicy.
Au. Fuck.
Busted.
At the frying pan.
Let's light it up.
Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
Dadah bro. Say goodbye. Wih. Keren jadi kuku pecah. Anjay, kemana nih? Kok? Ih, Florin. Kok Florin?
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Cok. Anjing.
We're way behind schedule.
Kapan tadi? Hah? Oh.
on the agenda?
Ntar. Ah.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Uh-oh. Hah? Anjing, ke bawah lagi.
We're way behind schedule.
Strange place. Bow before the abyss.
Ada deh, ngelawan deh.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Here comes the catch.
Nice and spicy. Hey, Blaze over. No touching.
Annihilate.
Nggak, damage doang.
Abyss. Grant me new life.
Let's light it up!
Born of ice and frost.
Urging time.
Hah?
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We've faced others like him before. What's wrong?
Gimana mau?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying the bond. But don't you fret now. Today,
Wait.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Anyways,
Enak cok makanannya, pengen makan jadinya lapar.
whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Hah?
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water.
Hey Pesha. Hey Pesha. Namanya lucu kak.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
Well, actually, we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my,
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So,
Oh.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious
no, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order.
So, Hypatia, just what?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was
God.
able to form a connection with. Even after I opened, and at that very moment, I suddenly noticed it. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creek. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Anjing. Lucu.
Well, if somebody... All right, we're...
Sounds... Adventure time!
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch, too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Off we go! Are you already finished cooking?
Sana keluar jangan di dalam. Apa?
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some
Fun
researchers
banget dah.
spend their entire
Datangin bocil.
lives without...
So why does this incense allow...
The ingredients used, since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally naturally. That was primarily taking in any... Not to worry, though. Technically, your body... I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worth...
Whoa! You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher, after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of
datang lagi,
research
Cok,
is the
ngebahas
stars and their connection, which is why I must turn to the... If only my perception... I am currently in the stage of training. Sages have said that Irminsul... That's why we meditate.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super deep.
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight. And dead silent. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the...
What's so strange about that? It doesn't...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of I was born into a family. I studied hard, enrolled as a but then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, it was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feat back then. I was foolish and ignorant.
So, do you have any thoughts?
Sorry. World forget. If only I could ascend past Satya. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to. There's no need to be thanking.
Hmm.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright.
Hypatia.
Off we go!
Udah nih balik. Gitu doang. Kapan ketemu sama itunya? Siapa sih? Si Loli. Dendro Archon. Archon. Woi. Dendro Archon. Sumpah gara-gara mondok. Kapan banget dah.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's, as Sage Kage clearly stated.
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam.
Apa lagi nih?
Let's at least listen.
Sage Kage, I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is...
I see. Huh. And I figured that...
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort. And now...
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Okay.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good.
That's right.
Sorry. I'm a...
Well, do you at least...
Let me... How about this? Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever...
Yay!
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha. Needless to say,
yeah.
this device and its usage...
Great! Next up, Sumeru. That's right. Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale.
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking... She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell. And good...
Oke. Kita bertemu lagi again. Yeah. Kelihatan.
Adventure time!
Ada anjing.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to... And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about... But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for. We're probably still gonna.
Thank you. That means
Oh?
it's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pita.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharva
Anjing, mirip
again.
banget sama Amber. Cheers dulu. Cheers. Crack. Anjay. Asik. Jauh banget lagi, Cok.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
Nah itu. Kalian di atas. Nih Sumeru, desa pendalaman. Apa ya? Pendalaman kan? Apa sih namanya? Udah itu. Kok di kupingnya ada gitu anda?
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you, but no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, as long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge. I should mention.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kind of looks.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet. May the mighty God bless. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is.
Exactly. With that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha. Okay, next, let's concentrate. Oh, come on! Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Chụp cho con bangun chụp của Đà Lạt để có chụp tên to. Gak ada. Cok.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. because we're Outlanders? Well, see, he's from Sumeru. Let's see. Kainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see, Kainari sent...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data...
Here, this...
Oh, let me see. Oh! Ooh, what a relief. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for...
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find. Sorry, the Akasha...
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha does... All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary...
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't...
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha. And take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come on. This is a...
Oh, Paimon's expectations. So what do we do now? Even if we want? Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Cat...
Catchrain. Katanya Catchrain robot ya? Oh iya. Ping nguping nih nguping. Parah banget nguping. Ya, kita jalan-jalan. Atas ya.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
Catherine, we need you...
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to...
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not work. In Sumeru, they take on various... An Eremite brigade... Supposedly, Asphalt. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome.
All right, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Sumpah pegel, Cok. Ntar makan.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who... Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't...
Wait, seriously?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. In their eyes, she was because of the Academia, not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really?
Ha! But...
All right, well...
Nope.
Apa sih kabut?
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. Panicked by what he heard, the man journeyed across desert. In despair, he thought...
Okay.
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, Archon Seeker. Do you now understand? She and her... Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass. Every ray of...
Yeah, thanks for the story!
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro...
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So... I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now.
Apalagi nih? Pasti ini dua orang ngomongin
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! Let's...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrist?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Bohong banget, Simon.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Oh, gimana, Cok?
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens.
Trust me. Just take my word for it.
Mana sih? Ada.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone, but...
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you starved?
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still... Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what if...
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good. There's...
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us.
Hah, kemana, Cok? Hitrit! Wah.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Anjing. Cocok.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are...
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been...
And if I
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, and knowing your health...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world because she saved me. The love I have for this is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something mean.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is...
Yes, I'm sure. At least...
Fine, I won't ask you to return home but let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our... Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single... Since this definitely won't... So, I'll let you hire...
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks
Berapa
like
jam, Cok? 1 jam live stream. Bentar habis ini kita akhiri.
I'm fine, really.
My ladies.
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
Sure,
My lady.
after you rest up.
Oke. Anjay lagunya, Cok. Oke. Kita outro. Anjay outro. Penutupan. Oke. Anjing mulai lagi, Cok. Udah bener. Oke. Jadi di sini dulu.
Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year.
Oke, dadah.